Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Probably gonna be quiet most of this, to be honest.
Integrating new PDA data. Databank corruption was detected on your PDA. Your technology blueprints have been updated. Integrating new PDA data. Calorie intake recommended. Integrating new PDA data. Vital signs stabilizing.
Initiated slingshot maneuver around planet 4546b. High velocity energy pulse detected on planet surface. Emergency distress signal sent to Altera listening buoy. Buoy via long range comm relay. Impact detected. Life pod bays on starboard side. Impact detected. Life pod bays on starboard side compromised. Outgoing communications compromised. Emergency evacuation initiated. Manual piloting transferred to Captain Hollister. Life pods 1 to 25 launched successfully, entering planetary atmosphere. Massive impact registered. Drive core shield compromised. Emergency prospects received from 8 life pods on planet. Surface human life signs detected over long range at T plus 8 hours. 1. Personnel unaccounted for. Non-essential systems. Maintenance Chief Riley Robinson. Altera HQ rescue solution received at T plus 8 hours to Hyperterror terminal captain's quarters. Monitoring equipment failed at T plus 13 hours. Thick metal. The Aurora Strife core shielded by a thick metal shell once breached in multiple locations shortly after the crash. Once breached, it will continue to leak radiation into the surrounding environment until the breaches are sealed. After that point, the radiation environment will dissipate over time. This procedure should only be attempted with appropriate radiation protection and a fully charged repair tool. Have mine and Strader 6.
recorded distress call.
This is Officer Keen in Light Pod 19. The captain is gone. I have assumed command. The last thing the captain did was give me coordinates for dry land. We regroup 1.5 kilometers southwest of the crash site. Stay together and good luck. This message will now repeat.
Rendezvous coordinates corrupted. Transmission origin coordinates downloaded. Signal location uploaded to PDA.
All systems online. Welcome aboard, Captain.
Good.
Hi.
Hi.
What are you doing right now?
Just setting up some stuff for construction.
Sorry,
later.
R.
All systems online.
Well, we got Officer Keen's broadcast location. So... oh, sorry. That felt good. Those are great things.
Sorry I am asking so many questions right now, but have you fought the Reaper yet?
There is no fighting the Reaper. There is using a stasis rifle on it, and there is running away. That's about all there is.
Welcome aboard.
You can't kill it, unfortunately, no matter how much you damage it. I've tried. I mostly did.
Oh, okay.
I repeatedly hit it with the stasis rifle and stabbed it. It was terrifying, but it didn't work, unfortunately. So I'm gonna go to the last broadcast location of Officer King, which is 300 meters down, and then I will be heading to the next location from there. And after that, I will be exploring the underwater caves over here by the red grass.
Yeah, it problem was terrifying.
Terrifying is an understatement. I have to be careful in this region because there's the potential for Reapers to spawn in this region here. Pick up some extra gel sacks and some rubies while I'm down here. Never have enough of those.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased. Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
So,
Integrating
fun
new
fact
PDA
about the
data.
Aurora life pods.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
They were actually incredibly unreliable.
Oh. I did not know that.
Yep. Actually, apparently they had a history of malfunctions. For example, one in X number of life pods could have a malfunctioning flotation device, or one of them could have a broken radio already just out of the factory. Because of the fact that they were so unreliable, it's the reason why Altera has so many employees. But if you work for Altera, your life is equal to that of a contract with them. So for example, if you died, it's not much of a matter of anything to them unless you owe them money. That's the only reason they'd ever, you know, save you. Altera is very cruel with their policies when it comes to employee.
Is that why you crashed, or was it another thing?
Actually, the reason why the here, I'll actually pull up the black box data, which I just recently recovered. So it is data downloads, codes and clues. Nope, not codes and clues. Operations logs, or black box data. So this is the list of events from the moment that we got close to the planet 4546b and to the moment of 13 hours after the crash. So, initiated slingshot maneuver around planet 4546b. High velocity energy pulse detected on planet surface. Emergency distress signal sent to Altera listening buoy via long-range comm relay.
In this region is unusually low. Cause
Impact
unknown.
detected. Life pod bays on starboard side compromised. Outgoing communications compromised. Emergency evacuation initiated. Manual piloting transferred to Captain Hollister. Life pods 1 to 25 launched successfully. Entering planetary atmosphere. Massive impact registered. Drive core shield compromised. Emergency bounce backs received from 8 life pods on planet surface. Human life signs detected over long range at T plus 8 hours. 1. Personnel unaccounted for. Non-essential systems maintenance chief Riley Robinson. Our character. Altera HQ rescue solution received at T plus 8 hours to high priority terminal in captain's quarters. Monitoring equipment failed at T plus 13 hours at the explosion. Ooh, is that what I think it is? I think that is. No, it is not. That's just coral. So the reason why I don't like being down here, especially at night, is because of how dark it gets, and you can only see by the light of your headlights. I haven't made myself the comfiest yet because I'm a dark. But there's many paths down. So that is home. I've got plenty of power, so I don't have to worry about that. Actually, the only thing I have to worry about is I didn't bring my repair tool, like an idiot. But I do have my builder tool, so As long as I... That's an electrical spark from an aurora piece. Oh my goodness. It's huge. It's gotta be 2-3 decks. That's just one deck? Wow.
Is this game hard survival game or is it easy? I am thinking of getting it.
This game is like a mid-level survival game when it comes to the survival mode. You have survival, freedom, creative, and
Integrating new PDA data.
then hardcore. Hardcore is one death, and that's it. And early on, one death is pretty easy to have. A pretty easy occurrence to have happen. Say you 2 seconds too long, you could die. You get stuck inside of a wreck. You could die. So I need to keep a very close eye on my oxygen meter and leave early to make sure I don't drown in here. So this is a region that I wouldn't be maintaining. So for example, non-essential systems includes stuff like cafe. It's non-essential, but people like it, so it needs to be maintained, right? I didn't bring my laser cutter. Fuck. Well, it looks like we're heading back to base. Give me a moment, please. I need to mute myself.
Damage to plant life on the seafloor suggests this may be the migration path of a huge, bottom-dwelling life form.
I always watch your videos because you are my favorite YouTube.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
High priority automated message from Aurora Life Pod 13. Coordinates attack. Life Pod is carrying high priority passenger.
Yoki Kasa. I said Kasa. Why do I have to record this anyway?
Send immediate burial detail.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
How do I donate if I can?
Actually don't have a donation system set up, to be honest. If I did, I would let you know, but I don't. But thank you for the offer. It was very kind of you. I'm actually on a phone call at the moment, so that's why I haven't been talking. My apologies.
Okay.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
is Avery Quinn. Read. Over. Nothing but vacuum. These Altera ships. They run low on engine grease, send an SOS, you offer to help, they don't pick up. Aurora, I'm out on the far side of the system. It's gonna take more than a week to reach your position. Do you still need our assistance? Over. I'll try them again tomorrow. Damn charter's gonna have us blowing our credits running errands for Altera. See what the long-range scans pick up in the meantime.
I'm so sorry for the wait. I was genuinely on a phone call. Okay, so, question where... What kind of game is it? It is 1, beautiful, 2, scary, 3, awe-inspiring, 4, challenging, 5, time-consuming. But overall, I would rate it among the... I'd have to say top 10 of my games. I'm very indecisive when it comes to a favorite game, so I'd have to say, yeah, top 10 of my games, because, you know, real cool. Awesome game.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
If you wanted to play it, I would say go ahead. Whatever system you want to play it on, go right ahead for it. If you are afraid of, you know, the ocean, or of not knowing what's coming up behind you, I wouldn't recommend playing it at night. Because that's when it gets really freaky.
All systems online.
When you're the only one awake and nobody else is awake or talking to you. That's the freakiest time.
Engine powering up.
Once you cross the spot... Yeah, they're very loud. Once you cross the point where the spires are, I'm going to activate the sonar and deactivate the lights, and reduce our speed, and activate silent running. For safety precautions. Because I don't know what's down there.
It's low. Engine powering down.
All systems online.
Everything looks different during the day, so you get a little turned around sometimes.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased. Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased. Calorie intake recommended. Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased. Seek fluid intake.
Yes, Kikasa.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Captain, all systems online.
Vital signs stabilizing.
systems online.
Oh, that's that place. Yet no, I don't feel like going down there yet. Here it is. Well, he's sure as hell facing the right direction.
Engine powering up. Ahead standard. Engine powering down.
Seek fluid intake.
All systems online.
Seek fluid intake immediately.
No one wants to see someone die and have to start all over again, over and over again.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Engine powering up. Rig for Cylon running.
So I can find this ship when I come back down and start still.
All systems online.
We have to board the Aurora, repair the long-range comms, make contact with the other survivors. We can't be the only two that made it.
Those...
Ma'am, I need you to stay calm. We're not in immediate danger.
Where are the rescue teams?
The Aurora didn't make it.
So, where are the rescue teams?
They're dead, ma'am. We have rendezvous coordinates, but the routes are radiated.
So, what are you going to do?
I'm head of human resources, ma'am. This is not my expertise. But the PDA says if we can find some lead, we can make radiation suits.
Oh, there! I am not setting foot outside this life pod without the proper protection.
Don't worry. I'll go. What are you doing?
You were gone so long. I thought you'd drowned.
Put the flare down.
I was going to try and attract someone's attention.
That's not a distress flare. Stop waving it around like that. You'll catch the fuel line.
To any Altera crew. Landed in area of significant alien activity. Encountered predators in the Leviathan class, highly aggressive. Spectroscope scanner assigned species designator Reaper. One specimen attempted to swallow the life pod. doing extensive damage in the process. Only viable option is to make for the safety of the Aurora crash site. I have retrieved a data box with the creature decoy and enough resources to fabricate a couple of them. The swim's longer than the decoy lifetime, but it should just be enough to keep them busy. If you don't find me on board the ship, presume I miscalculated.
Keen, this is Aurora. Come in.
This is Keen. Life pod detached to a K-planet fall in 30 seconds.
The computer has identified a landmass at the attached coordinates. I want you to regroup the crew there.
Understood, but
they are your responsibility now. Don't let them down.
Captain, you need to evacuate.
Negative. You'll need the ship in one piece if you're going to contact HQ on the long range. I'm attempting a controlled descent.
Captain! Exiting.
Self-scan complete. Foreign bacteria counters reached statistically significant levels. No adverse effects detected. Be vigilant for symptoms.
Engine powering up. Rig for silent running. Ahead slow.
Hey. Not much. Just playing some Subnautica. Say hi to the stream, by the way. There's no one watching anymore, but turns out I have a fan.
You have a van? Is it a minivan?
No, I said fan.
Oh.
Detecting multiple
Is it a minifan?
No, apparently they watch my videos all the time. Detecting multiple Leviathan-class life forms in this region. She's my biggest fan, but no, someone else. Favorite line in the entire game: detecting multiple Leviathan-class life forms in this region. Are you sure whatever you're doing is worth it? It's like she sounds so cocky about it.
Totally
I know there's
it.
a Reaper because I can fucking hear it, but I am in silent running mode on ahead slow, so I'm as quiet as possible, and I can hear multiple reef backs nearby, so I can tell. But the reef backs never go anywhere near where the Reapers are, which is kind of cool.
Yes, they do.
Well, not close enough that it would fuck with them, but they are technically the only docile Leviathan-class life form, other than the Sea Emperor.
The Sea Treaders are also Leviathan class too.
Yes, but they're more of completely oblivious, and if you were to get in their way, they would probably fucking crush you without even realizing you were there.
They're still docile.
Yeah, technically docile, yeah. I'm going to go find... Everything's docile till you get into his mouth. Well, technically, the whale shark actually wouldn't eat you, even if you did put your fucking head in its mouth.
Booch.
Hi. Welcome.
It's got no fucking teeth.
Actually, it does. But they're rounded.
I would rather have
they're rounded
1,800
teeth.
sardines.
Well, it wouldn't be able to tell the difference between you and a fucking tuna fish that decided to swim in its mouth.
It's Ryan.
I know you, hon. I know it's you, hon. It's out for console.
on the 14th.
Oh, cool. I'll end
Already
up getting it
pre-ordered.
at the end of the month. Hello, Spadefish.
Integrating new PDA data.
What are you doing, Mike?
Just watching videos.
Feeny is my biggest fan. But this other person, Polite Turtle.
Where's Ryan?
I'm not 100% sure. Where are you, hun? I know she's watching the stream right now, but other than that, I'm not sure. Well, that's a super treat.
Mike, did you want to play It Takes Two? Let me know. I'm just gonna jump on Outriders for a bit.
Hmm?
I said, let me know. I'm just gonna jump on Outriders for a bit.
Yeah, okay.
I just got
Had a fun phone call with my doctor today.
Oh, fun.
He wants
Prostate
to test
exam?
how much sugar intake.
Oh.
He wants to test to see how much sugar intake I can take before I faint and pass out.
Give me a couple Mars bars, let's find out. Or pick a couple.
So I bought a box. I bought this small box of candy. By small box, I mean big box. It's 20 grams of sugar for 4 pieces of the, you know, that gay bacon?
Take immediately.
The rainbow flavored fucking bacon candy strips.
Ew.
Hmm?
Ew. Who would flavor bacon?
It's not actually bacon.
Yeah, but who would
It's just
flavor
called
anything?
gay bacon.
Oh. But how does
It's
something...
fucking rainbow stripped candy.
But how is something rainbow flavored?
Oh my god. They are the length of a pencil. They are rectangular. They are strips of candy. You've probably eaten them before.
My brain's thinking they're... My brain is just going candy belts.
Is that game multiplayer?
Which game?
Why isn't Ryan in the party?
I'm not sure. I'm over the blood cup biome and the fucking music just kicked in and it's freaking the fuck out of me. And it's the middle of the night. And these shark looking motherfuckers are swimming up around 100 and fucking 10 meters high in the water and they're not supposed to. There's the floating underwater islands. Power's at 58%.
Go to the Lost River. Have some fun.
Oh, I've been there before. Not my favorite place. I like
Favorite place.
It is pretty
Tree of
cool down there.
Life.
It's very calm down there though. Comparatively.
Calm.
Down in the Lost River, it's actually pretty calm. I actually built a base down there at one point.
There's 2 ghost leviathans on either entrance down to the Tree of Life.
I've never actually been to the Tree of Life.
The Tree of Life is. Have you been to the lava zone?
Once, but I don't even remember how I got there. It was the
Okay,
weirdest.
well, there's 2 entrances. So if you find the floating islands, and you go southwest from the middle of that pit, right under the floating island, you will find the blood kelp zone. And then keep going down slightly, and you'll find the easiest entrance into the Lost River with your submarine.
I am not dying today, I'm sorry. I have to activate this real quick.
And once you're in there, you have to pass one Ghost Leviathan as quick as you can, and then you're basically safe.
Oh, yeah, I remember that Ghost Leviathan. Yeah, I passed it, and it was not really much of an issue for me. It was swimming
depends
in
on
a
where
big
you're swimming at the moment. Yeah.
Because I went in with my my Cyclops to a certain point, and then deployed my Seamoth, so that I'd be able to go back to. Because I set my Cyclops up in a spot so that I could use it as a temporary base until I could build a base. I'd literally loaded 3 of the lockers full of fucking titanium to do the damn thing too.
So the one entrance when I beat the game, when I had to go to the lava zone, I was in the one entrance to the Lost River where you go into this decent-sized cave, and it turns into a left bend. Hold on. Turns into a left bend, and then you're in this giant chamber with one giant Ghost Leviathan. And then on the right side, probably about 300 meters through that cave, while you're avoiding the Ghost Leviathan as he's slamming into you, there's this giant, like, 200-foot waterfall drop that you have to squeeze your Cyclops down. And then once you're down there, you're safe.
Okay, so the one the one I went through was the one with the skeleton. I actually built on a spot near the actual rib cage itself, at a very specific spot, and the Ghost Leviathan actually eventually wandered off deeper into the Lost River, and I actually stopped seeing it in that area where the skeleton was, which was really fucking weird, because I didn't know it could do that. I actually set it up more as an observation resource collection post kind of thing. It wasn't that big, but it was very structurally reinforced in case the Ghost Leviathan did decide, oh, I'm gonna fuck up your shit. So that, you know, 90% of the walls were fucking reinforcements so that I didn't die easily. Fun fact about that fucking thing is that most of its body is not actually a skeleton, it's just the jelly membrane around it. It's kind of cool once you look at it the right way. My current base is actually nuclear powered. On the edge between Redgrass and Safe Shallows underneath my life pod. Well, about 50 meters away from my... Yeah, 70 meters away from my life pod is my base's entrance. I've got a moon pool, a triple high multi-purpose room tower with office with a great view, lounge, and then I'm going to have a creature observation aquarium thingy bobber.
I built a small ass base in the lava zone right where the containment facility is.
Oh, yeah.
But I continuously get bombed by the fucking...
Oh, yeah, you build a multi-purpose room and coat the fucking walls with reinforcements and have a single tube hallway going out for your hatch to be mounted on. And you mount it on top of that so you can have the reinforcements on either side. And the bubble window on the end, so you can tell when it's safe to go outside. Yeah, I did it once on creative just to try it to see if it would be an effective mode of building, because even in creative mode, your buildings can still get destroyed. Hey, hon.
Hello.
What was the kitty noise in the background?
Me.
Oh, it was you.
Yep.
So, like I was saying, I found out that building a multi-purpose room and covering all but one wall with reinforcements is actually incredibly effective.
Ryan, it's kill or be killed now. I fucking do 6 at where I am. Like, it's fucked.
I was doing tier 6 last night by myself.
Yeah, but not the story progression where I'm at, bro. It's ruthless. It's unreal. Like, I don't even want to fucking play tier 6 anymore. It's that fucking hard.
You don't actually have to, and then they suggest not to.
Not that I want to. It's a fucking challenge, though, man. Like, I'm getting absolutely bombarded right now.
Do you know that skill that I use with all the bullets? And I just launch shit at people? I need to focus on a secondary one so I can use it against fauna-type creatures, because that shit ain't fucking flying when I was fighting the beasts and shit. I need something that can fucking
So
actually do
I'm
something.
storing all my power cells inside of my
Well, Ryan, when you know you're gonna fight humans, just switch your perks. Switch your skills.
I could do that, but I have it set up to where it's 20 seconds. I like set it up to where my actual, it's what my armor's designated towards.
Man, I consistently have to fucking move cover to cover in this level now.
And 2 gold. So that's 3 gold, 2 copper, 2 triple core sample, and 2 silver. And then on top of that, I need to make something else. What was it again? What was I working on? Other than that, what was it that needed a computer chip? Yes. So 4 copper wire, and 4 silver, 3 gold. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3.
Ryan, if you could join me right now, join me. Fuck, I need help.
3, 1, 2.
I mean, I can't tell you exactly how survivable you'll be, but
probably not that survivable.
I'm getting fucking chewed alive, man.
But also, it looks like you've been playing all day.
I haven't been on like an hour ago.
Just got on 5 minutes silver.
And Amber's been on then.
Yeah.
Sounds like someone ripped ass.
Can you join me?
Yeah, I can. I'm getting rid of a couple things that are updating when I want something else to update.
What things?
Conan has an update, and I want that update versus everything else that I have downloaded to update. Just clearing space, you know what I'm saying?
Oh my god, that hurt a lot.
All systems offline. Online, sorry, brain.
So I guess playing Conan with Jinx isn't gonna happen tonight, because... Yeah...
Oh my god, this guy, stop. You're running at me.
Yeah, I can't join you because your session is closed.
I opened it. Well, it's on friends only, but...
Yeah, I'm not a friend apparently.
Yeah, I can't. Boss, I got Blitzkrieg sprinting after me right now.
Yeah. I fucking hate the guys with the dual axes. They fucking suck.
Why won't this guy die? You don't come closer. No, you don't come over here. This is my safe zone.
Your safe zone.
This is kind of fire.
This is my safe space.
Oh my god.
Sorry, I'm just teasing you a little bit.
Oh no, we're gonna watch the Star Wars thing.
Right now?
We don't have to right now, but...
would you mind if I finish...
making enchiladas.
Would you mind if I finished making up what I'm making on Subnautica and then... You could? Cool. I need to find 1 silver, and luckily I live near sandstone outcrops. That's lead. I don't actually need that, but I'll take it anyways, because, you know, I'm a fucking twat. And I can't help myself when I get to seeing loots, you know? I see the loot, I can't help it. Right?
Right.
Hoping I can catch you throwing smiles at my face. Romantic talking, you ain't even gotta try. Computer, don't fuck with me tonight.
Who is playing that?
fall.
It's Carl Weezer, man.
Carl Weezer is...
From fucking Jimmy Neutron.
I know. It's just... He's something else. He's a little special.
Someone made a cover of Montero with using Carl Weezer's voice.
You know, he almost had it though. He didn't have that that nasal. He didn't have the nasal. It wasn't nasally enough.
Nasal.
He wasn't nasally enough because Carl's got that really bad asthma. And he should have, like, halfway through, he should have just done like an inhaler puff just to make it more authentic. Halfway through his fucking sentence too.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Matt.
Yo.
They're making a Star Wars Battlefront 3.
Of course they're. The game was like the hugest fucking income fucking dump for any other games in the past how many fucking years? Right? You can't say I'm wrong because that game had more income than any other EA game in the past.
Yeah, it was absolute trash at first, so they made it better.
Yeah, but everyone fucking dumped money. Just they screamed, "Take my money," as they threw fucking hundreds of dollars at it for those fucking loot boxes at first. And then you just had to earn them.
Yes. Yes.
Take my money.
Fuck yes. They're
Right.
adding trophy trucks to Wreckfest.
I just got an update for Wreckfest too.
Yeah, mine downloaded already.
Snuggle. Snuggle.
Snuggle.
No, dude.
Me too.
That's all I wanted. I just wanted some snuggles. I was going to get.
You gotta wait till Thursday, damn it.
I was gonna intentionally get increasingly more aggressive with the snuggle until you responded. Alright, I've got the advanced wiring kit. I need the advanced wiring kit for what again? Equipment, wiring kit, and copper for the compass. Advanced wiring kit, copper wire, and what? For what was I making again? I don't remember.
Yeah, this isn't even fucking fun anymore. Oh my god.
When you can't even fucking remember what you were trying to make. Why you needed an advanced wiring kit in the first fucking place, and you're like, why did I need this? Oh, right, now I remember, a power cell charger. Duh. God, I feel like a fucking idiot now. Wouldn't you? Matt?
Oh, I'm trying to kill this fucking boss. I've been fighting him for the past fucking 7 minutes.
Alright, well, I was just gonna ask if you ever just fight and ended up playing Subnautica and like started working on something and then forgot about what you were doing and then took like 2 minutes to remember what the fuck you were doing.
Oh yeah, all the time.
I know, it's like, what am I doing again? Looks through all the fucking blueprints, sees the one that kid jogs your memory, like, oh yeah, that's what I needed. Because you remember your fucking shit's like half fucking dead all over the fucking everything. That one's at 100%. Those two were dead. God, the fucking Cyclops drains batteries so fucking fast. It's not even funny.
Just die. Just fucking die.
Alright, honey, you're gonna have to run. You're gonna have to run on 3 cells for now. Sorry, sweetie. Yes, I talk to my ships in Subnautica. Is that a bad thing that I give them personalities and everything and have a full conversation with them? Is that a bad thing? No? Okay. That's good to know.
No.
Equip.
I fucking did it.
Okay, the one that's at a higher percentage is coming out, and then the one that's basically fucking dead is going back in. Okay, so to make another one, I need 2 rubies, an advanced wiring kit, which means I need to get another 2 silver ore, another copper wire, 3 more gold, and I've got some spare rubies. What else did I need to make that power cell charger? I have the titanium. So I just gotta grab a couple of...
What the fuck?
2 rubies.
NASA's Parker solar probe discovers radio signal in Venus atmosphere.
Oh, yeah, actually we launched a probe like fucking years ago and then lost contact with it, and that might just be it. It was, one of our probes actually had a, had some games in it. Actually, you know the stuff that was in the probe
Sure,
that
it's
they...
not a probe circling Uranus?
Well, if aliens had moved a probe to circle Uranus, it would be a fucking joke, because they would have heard all the culture. Oh, don't probe my ass. Humanity, it's at its fucking finest, right fucking there.
How was work today, Mike?
Not bad.
Kill a boss called the Wendigo.
Wendigo. Beware the Wendigo, for he will fuck you up with no remorse. I have to go get 2 more silver because I am a poor motherfucker and keep forgetting to grab extra. So I'm a dumbass. Yay.
Yeah, so Ryan, like, 2 bullets fucking takes my shield out completely. I still disintegrate mobs and, like, fuck shit up. But if I don't, I'm dead. Like, if I don't continuously keep moving and killing people, I'm dead.
Yeah. Fair enough.
So I'm squishy, but really
you're a
strong.
glass cannon.
Pretty much.
As is every character that doesn't have enough health in any game. So basically, you feel like the DPS character in any RPG.
Oh, I'm pure DPS. I'm a fucking mob slayer, and I can disintegrate bosses' health, but not anymore.
Alright, well, if I played that, I would go for a 100% tanking build, so I would be all health and all damage absorption kind of deal. And I would work on being nothing but attention keeping and keeping that bastard pissed off at me and just swinging at me so I can just take chunks of his fucking damage. Because, you know, that's just how I am. That's the role I'm used to playing in any game where I have to go through a dungeon.
I'm always
shit like
support or DPS.
Yeah, basically the same fucking shit.
I'm a good healer.
You say that. How many games have you played where you mained as a healer?
I mained Diablo as a healer. I mained Diablo 2 as a healer. Diablo 3 as a healer.
Elder Scrolls,
World of Warcraft for about 15 years.
Okay. What was your favorite class on WoW for priest, or was it priest or druid?
For healing?
Yeah, priest or druid.
Either. A monk.
Monk was decent for healing.
Before that, it was druid, but I prefer tanking as a druid.
Mom actually has a couple of druid mains. One is her healer slash DPS build because she's got dual spec for that one, and then her other one is tanking DPS, I believe, or tank heal, something along that. But she's
my main's a fucking tank Death Knight though.
Yeah, same.
Back when Death Knights, before Death Knights got fucking tanked, Death Knights were unstoppable. I took on 3 tank paladins. I took on, it was 2 ret paladins and 1 protection paladin in a PvP zone, and I was 3 levels lower than all 3 of them. I killed all 3 of them.
Dude, I went into a 2-on-2. My teammate fucking went down within seconds to the little fucking gnome mage. Or goblin mage, whatever the fuck it was. My teammate, who was a more powerful fucking class, was a self-healer, and was self-healing the whole fucking time they were under attack, got fucking pimp slapped by the gnome. I think it was a gnome, either a gnome mage or a gnome death knight, and I come in here with my big ass motherfucker with shit that technically I probably shouldn't be using against players because it's just cheap, because my shit's got high stats and everything like that, because I would do nothing but dungeons for hours on ends and do quests, and I would go into areas that I should have been in a while ago, because I ended up over-leveling, so I ended up going back there, going halfway through that fucking area, and then started fighting shit my level. So, I was sitting here a little overpowered stat-wise. My abilities were set up really well, and I was very accustomed to fighting, like, 8, 10 fucking mobs that were my level or 3 levels higher, and kicking the fucking shit out of them at the same time. So this motherfucker comes at me, and then his little shadow priest comes running up to heal him. I turn to them, target them, beat the shit out of them, drop them, then fuck up the gnome the rest of the way. I'm like, you weren't getting healing.
You ever hear of these? Just to explain the tournaments I've ran in WoW and raids and guilds. You ever hear of Lazy Peon?
Actually, yes, I have.
I was the co-leader of his guild.
Okay,
and he's one of the biggest storm mage in 25-man raids in the world.
Have you ever heard of Serenity?
No.
No? They were more of a group of friends that played a lot. They stopped playing as often because stopped playing as often because they had kids to take care of. So.
Yeah.
But this is back.
Anyways, I was the main advanced healer for every single boss and main DPS on every single boss.
I would
switch mid raid, 25-man raid. Say it's the Lich King. I would switch between DPS priests. I was a shadow priest, and then I would switch and come back, and I would heal every single person. Well, I had 2 other healers with me, obviously. You can't heal a fucking raid.
He had no life.
Shush, don't be mean. This was back before,
I am gonna be fucking mean. At least
this was before we had lives. Hey, I did that too.
This is honestly when I had no life and played World of Warcraft fucking 24/7, yeah.
Yeah.
This is why I do not want to get a gaming computer, because I'd be fucking sitting in the corner of my fucking room looking like a goddamn gnome or a fucking hermit. Gremlin, yeah, my toenails would be 15 feet long.
Ember would turn on the light, you would hiss and start fucking sizzling under the fucking light.
Man, like I said, I used to run fucking at least 15 different dungeons or raids every single night, and I'd be on from like 6 p.m. to like fucking 12 in the afternoon.
Dude, okay, so, the only healer I actually ever made was actually an undead Shadow Priest. Why did I do this? Because I saw
Shadow's DPS, but they still can
but I can still heal. So I would go in as a healer. They would expect me to be the squishy bitch healer, right? I fucking flick on my shadow mode, run in there, heal their asses. Something comes onto me, I fuck it up real quick and continue healing. And they're like, "Why are you a shadow priest but running healer?" Because someone needs to defend me while you guys are being idiots.
That's like me in Elder Scrolls. Every fucking time I'm in a dungeon, I'm basically doing the DPSing. Like, Ryan, you even know this. I'm basically doing all the DPSing, and then switching back to my other staff and healing the entire fucking raid.
Yeah,
like,
actually,
Because people are fucking morons that run DPS fields and don't seem to know the aspect of DPS.
I'm a DP. I do lots of damage. I'm gonna fuck up the bot. Fucking gets clapped instantly.
I'm a tank. Always.
Ah!
Just
My favorite thing
my
ever is tanking
personality
because it
loves
gives you a feeling of power that you just don't want to let go of. Because when you start tanking, you walk into the middle of the room, hit that group, they draw onto you, you just use your AoE attacks and fuck everything up. I had an AoE stun attack on my pally before I switched over to my Death Knight because I had reached the prerequisite level to get one. And then I would sit there and AoE attack and do everything like that. But after they removed the Avengers Shield, I was so fucking pissed when they removed that from prop valleys.
They didn't remove the Avengers Shield. The one that ricochets off of people?
Yep, that one.
They never removed it. That's
It wasn't that one. No, it wasn't that one. It was another one that I used constantly. I would use Avengers Shield, draw them in, and then they would come to me, and then I would use this second ability after. But it was that one that was removed after, and I replaced it with some fucking pussy ass move that could only target a smaller area and take half the damage.
So anything standing 5 feet away from you gets like 15% critical damage.
Yeah.
Then you drop concentration, which is a DPS aura.
I was pretty decent. I was like level 30 something, or 40 something. I can't remember. I haven't played it in so many years.
Last time I played, I can't remember what I was doing. I think I was soloing the Lich King just for fun.
Jesus. Like, my laptop's on my dresser. I could set up my computer and see if I could boot up the game. Probably need to update, considering Shadowlands is out. Apparently the new expansion is total fucking garbage, according to quite a few people. Mom fucking lost her shit and got so pissed off at the fucking release trailer for Shadowlands.
I stopped playing after Pandaria.
Oh, Pandaria was so beautiful though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
God. You know, I would have loved to just live on Pandaria. Like, legit. It would probably be the most peaceful fucking place there is if you're just living in one of the towns, hey?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, other than the constant running in and out of some idiot looking to boost his fucking power. Rep his fucking thing screaming for the Horde or for the Iron.
You obviously weren't higher than 50, right?
I was about 70, almost 80 on my Death Knight.
So you didn't really do Pandaria.
I actually did Pandaria a little bit, the early bits, but I ended up going back to Stormwind and then heading straight to Northwind. I think Northrend, Brain, and then I just started birding through the fucking quests. When I would get bored, I would just head down to where they were fighting the Nerubians and just fucking kick the shit out of those for fun.
I've never touched World of Warcraft. I'm so fucking happy I didn't.
Shit.
Honestly, I touched Torchlight. I had some pretty decent interactions.
I had a level
people.
236 character on Torchlight.
And how long did it take you for that?
A year.
Of only playing that game?
Yep, it's the only computer game I had access to that I enjoyed playing.
I could play 2-3 times a week for a year and hit max level and then get the best equipment for my character of that level, as long as I had time cards.
Oh, I didn't have to pay for anything. Yeah, it's just a disc I gotta put in, and then it loads up onto the computer, and then I can play it. It's actually out for console right now. Yeah.
Alright, well, if you want to